Happy Friday! Weekend is almost here. In fact, if you stand on your tiptoes, you can actually see the weekend. Dan Kuntz, your host. This is Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. The 5th day of June 2020 is upon us. Of course, for many of the local high schools, tonight they were supposed to be commencing to exercise. Still going to do it in an entirely different and unexpected way. Who knew back in early March that come June 5th, Friday, that the commencement exercises would have to be held virtually, but that is what it is. That's the reality. Of course, we'll have a preview, by the way, during our newscast, which you can expect tonight. Again, we'll be televising the virtual commencement exercises for Eastmont High School at 6, Wenatchee High Schools to follow, and then more commencement exercises over the weekend. If you go to our website, ncwlife.com, click on Class of 2020, the complete broadcast schedule for commencement exercises are available for you there. We'll talk about that a little bit more when we get to news. And there is a lot of news to get to. There's lots of sports to get to. Some good fishing out there, according to Eric. He's our in-house expert. He wouldn't lie to us. We have the obscure holiday. We got today in history. Got some celebrity birthdays to pass along to you. Mike McGinnis got an opinion. And in case you missed it last night at 7 o'clock, we broadcast a very special event. Normally, the Wenatchee High School athletes who are graduating and have decided to sign letters of intent to move on to play athletics at their chosen endeavors in college, they have a big ceremony at the Commons, and all the parents get together. It's a really cool deal. Yeah, of course, they couldn't do that this year, so they did a kind of a virtual signing ceremony. We aired it last night at 7 o'clock here on the NCW Life channel. We're going to re-air that again in the back half of the program to give those graduating seniors who are athletes as well the kudos they so well deserve. So yeah, it's a busy Friday. Let's do it. Let's take you around the valley. Overcast, by the way, and 54 degrees, and that's what we're going to be dealing with today. Take a look at those high clouds. They're going to be hanging around all day today. There's an approaching cold front. As we mentioned yesterday, it's kind of dragging its feet. A lot of places are going to get some widespread rain. We are not. But we're going to have some wind, I'm afraid. Yeah, complete forecast details are coming up. Cross camera seems to be zoomed in just a little bit. There's a little outcropping in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, and when I can see that, that means it's pulled back. When I can't see it, it means it's zoomed in a little bit. Looks to me to be zoomed in just a little bit as we say good morning to the Wenatchee Valley. And now it's off to the races, Megan's Choice, and she says, let's go pay a visit to that beautiful area there. That's Hose Landing. Thanks, Megan. She bailed me out. Hose Landing. So is that the entrance of the Antioch River emptying into the Columbia? I think that what that might be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. So hi, Antioch. How you doing? In Ardenvore and all of our good friends to the north of us, the gateway to recreation. I've been out on that bar where the Antioch River dumps into the Columbia. It's very fascinating because, of course, it brings in all that silt, and you can stand 50, 60 feet out into the Columbia River, and it's only like waist deep because there's just so much sand and sediment out there. That's why a lot of people like to hang around in that area when it's sunny and hot. Of course, it's not going to be sunny and hot, and the Columbia River is high and cold. Camera number 3. Where are we going to go today? Oh, let's see here. Okay, I got to use my brain. I'm looking at orchards. I'm looking at trees. I'm looking at... That's a beautiful view there. What am I looking at? Oh, that's the Madison Water Tower. She turned it on me. Oh my, I'm 0 for 2 today. The Madison Water Tower. There's a couple of water towers fairly close adjacent to each other above Madison. I think we have cameras and Sky-Fi towers on both of those, if I remember correctly. There are a lot of folks in the Madison area who use the Sky-Fi high-speed internet. In fact, some of them are actually using the Bear Mountain Tower across Lake Chelan to actually pick up their high-speed internet. It's all line of sight. That's all you got to do. It's a cool setup. These Sky-Fi folks, they're geniuses. They're a lot smarter than I am, but a lot of people are a lot smarter than I am. I came to that realization a long time ago. Good morning, Manson. Camera number 4. Let's see if I can get one of these right. That looks to be Monument. Yay, I got one right. Hi, Quincy. How are you? We're going to have Quincy's commencement exercises, by the way. That was a late edition. Thanks, Quincy, for hopping on board on that. The vast majority of these commencement exercises that we're going to be telecasting not only today but tonight and then over the next couple of weeks. Again, the complete schedule is on our website. A lot of these videos are going to be provided to us from the various schools, and we were able to have about, I don't know, over 40 recording sessions here in our studio to do various speeches and musical performances and stuff like that. then they put it all together. In fact, we need to do a huge shout out right now before I forget to Eric Granstrom, who handled all of the editing and rendering of the Eastmont commencement exercises, and Captain M. Tucker Wagner of the Space Force, who handled, I believe, the Wenatchee commencement exercises. I can't imagine how many hours and hours of work in front of the computer that those two gentlemen did, but they get super extra credit. Stars to Tucker and Eric from the crew here at the NCW Life channel. So good morning to Quincy. Good to see you. Looks like it's a little clearer out there. 6 minutes after the hour, a couple of slides to show for you. First of all, the weekend outlook. As you see, there's some scattered showers from many locations, but dry for central Washington, and by golly, that's us. The Lee of the Cascades is going to keep us dry. Again, as I mentioned before, this cold front is packing a little bit of moisture, but it's really taking its time. So it's a trough of cool weather. It's going to feel definitely like spring over the weekend, but we are going to be fairly dry, it looks like. But we're going to have some high wind gusts around the Wenatchee Valley, the Columbia Basin. We could see some gusts over the weekend, especially on Sunday and Monday. And temperatures are going to go way down. We'll get to that in just a little bit. So how much rain? We have another graph to show you. As you can see, you see that big spot there? That's not going to get any rain. So basically, Wenatchee, Moses Lake, you're looking dry for the most part, I think. Up in the Cooley area, down to Ellensburg. You're probably not going to get any rain today and Saturday. Above us, and to the right of us, and to the west of us, and down below maybe, but that big swath of it kind of looks like Abe Lincoln, doesn't it? Anyway, there's no rain in that area. The rain shadow is going to keep us high and dry, so we're looking good. They did change the forecast from earlier in the week. They thought maybe on Monday and Tuesday we're going to get some rain on Saturday. Changed their mind, and that's fine with me. They're the experts from the National Weather Service, and courtesy of Patriot Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, who gives your home a hug. Here's what we're looking at. Lots of clouds today, no rain in the forecast. We're looking okay, just no sun, sorry. 78, our forecast high. No wind today, that's going to change over the weekend. For tonight, we're looking overnight low of about 50 degrees. There's a slight chance of some light rain, say 9, 10, 11 o'clock tonight. I wouldn't bet on it. We're probably not going to have much. Eventually, overnight, while you're sleeping at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, the clouds will be clearing out, as a matter of fact. And then Saturday's looking good, quite a bit of sunshine. That high of 72 is below normal. Our normal high this time of year is 76. We hit 74 yesterday, but of course we had quite a bit of sunshine as well yesterday. 48 for the overnight low on Saturday night. The wind will start picking up a little bit on Saturday night. We're talking gusts about 20 miles an hour on Saturday night. Sunday looks pretty windy, partly cloudy, breezy, high of maybe 70. It's going to be breezy pretty much all day on Sunday. Morning wind about 9 to 14 miles an hour later on in the afternoon. 20 mile an hour winds, gusts about 30 at times on Sunday. Going to be breezy on Sunday night, 49 for the overnight low. We do it again on Monday. Lots of sunshine, high of 71, but it's going to be breezy. It's going to be downright windy on Monday night. It's going to be very windy on Monday night, as I mentioned before. And then that's the end of these systems. And after we get through Tuesday, even though we're going to be fairly cloudy, a slight chance of rain, we gradually start warming up. Temperatures will be on the rebound, as Floyd Kramer once played on his piano, as we get up to Wednesday and Thursday of next week. So lots of clouds today, no rain, maybe a little bit of light rain tonight. I wouldn't bet on it. Lots of sunshine Saturday, starts getting a little windy on Saturday night, partly cloudy and windy on Sunday. Lots of sunshine and windy on Monday. It's still spring. We have to remind ourselves of that. The summer solstice isn't until Saturday, June 20th, so we still got 15 more days of spring to get through before summer comes heading our way. 9 minutes after the hour, going to take a quick break and come back, and we got your news on this Friday, and there's a lot of it. So grab your cup of coffee and come see me in 1 minute. You're watching Wake Up in Wenatchee Valley on the NCW Life channel.
I work in healthcare, and we give all of our employees free Works memberships. Why? Because health is important to us. And when people are healthier, they're better at their jobs, but they're also better at life. And that's who we are, and that's who Works is. Works is not just a gym. It's a place, it's an organization that actually celebrates health.
Hey folks, Carrie from Blueberry Hills. A chill is in the air and it's a perfect time for some old-fashioned comfort food like our amazing Eggs Benedict, chicken fried steak, French dips, soups made from scratch, or fruit pies fresh from the oven. The crowds might be gone, but we're still here for you folks, so bring an appetite and a friend to Blueberry Hills in Manson, where you pick, you sit, you eat, and you visit. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 to 3. wildaboutberries.com.
And we are back at about 11 minutes after the hour. Overcast skies, as you can see, 54 degrees. We're looking at lots of clouds today. Highs have been in the upper 70s. We cool down over the weekend. We'll have some sunshine. We'll have some breezy conditions as well, and more spring-like than summer-like temperatures. And here's what's making headlines. Wenatchee police carried on an 8-hour standoff with a stabbing suspect who barricaded himself in an outbuilding. This happened early yesterday. Police Captain Edgar Reinfeld says a special tactical team used irritant gas to finally bring 25-year-old Francisco Ruiz Salgado out of the building on South Methouse Street.
About 12:15 last night, so shortly after midnight, officers responded and contacted a victim near there who was obviously injured and obviously had multiple stab wounds. They immediately started rendering aid and called for aid for her and got that going. Officers approached the suspect location and spotted the suspect as he took shelter in a converted garage or outbuilding on the property in the 17-room block of Methouse. They established containment and held it down. A SWAT team arrived thereafter and set up further containment and then began the process of trying to convince him to come out. He barricaded himself in the residence, and the SWAT team, over the next several hours, used a variety of means to finally gain his coming out. So once he came out, he was placed into custody.
Now, bloody footprints, probably those of the female victim, were visible outside the residence. Reinfeld says she suffered knife wounds, but the knife wounds were not life-threatening. The suspect lives at the Methouse Street residence, but the victim does not. After he was treated for gas exposure, the suspect was booked on suspicion of assault at the Chelan County Regional Justice Center. Addressing what it called a flood of rumors flying around social media, the Moses Lake Police Department said it has found no evidence, none, that busloads of agitators are coming into Moses Lake with stockpiles of bricks to attend a protest march on Sunday. In a statement, the department said it has spoken with organizers of the march and with people in the downtown area who have armed themselves to protect businesses, and they believe both have peaceful intentions. The department said it will uphold the constitutional rights of both those who protest peacefully and those who lawfully bear arms. Now, at the same time, the police said they're ready to deal with any illegal activity. Now, thus far, small protests in Moses Lake have been without incident. Of course, protests over the death of George Floyd on Memorial Day continue in north central Washington and throughout our country. A routine traffic stop on Wednesday in Kittitas County led to the arrest of a murder suspect from King County. This happened just before 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday. That's when State Patrol pulled over a car for speeding on I-90 about 5 miles west of Ellensburg. Upon contacting the driver on South Thorpe Highway, a state trooper recognized the man as a wanted fugitive from Seattle. That was based on a flyer that was sent out to law enforcement a week ago. The man was identified as 46-year-old Thomas Oscar Cady of Shoreline. Cady was wanted on a $5 million first-degree murder warrant out of Seattle. Cady was listed as being armed and dangerous. The passenger accompanying Cady was his cousin who had rented the car. The pair were fleeing the state with plans to go to Kansas. Seattle Police Department detectives took custody of Cady and possession of the rental car. Then they booked him into the King County Jail. Douglas County Commissioners warn that budget cuts are coming, and they're assigning the blame to Governor Jay Inslee's emergency orders over COVID-19. In a press release on Wednesday, the commissioners said they're going to be reducing the county's $20 million budget to prepare for expected losses in sales tax revenue, and that could mean vacant jobs left unfulfilled and changes in county maintenance schedules. All three commissioners, of course, have been party to lawsuits seeking to overturn the governor's state of emergency. The Washington State Department of Transportation says video it posted on Thursday shows the importance of work that's being done to remove the rocks from the hillside along Highway 97A. The highway has had day-long weekday closures. Wow, look at that. Since the slope stabilization project began back on May 20th, they're doing it in 3 different locations. In addition, the Knapsill Tunnel has been under an emergency closure since May 13th after the falling rock problem became simply too hazardous. It's a $660,000 project. It's expected to be completed by June 15th. Well, NCW Live Channel, we reached out to area high schools. This happened back in March. That's when in-person education was canceled, of course, by the pandemic. The offer from us was to help film some sort of graduation ceremony. So fast forward 3 months, 42 recording sessions in this very studio, hundreds of hours of editing later, and we're ready to present the virtual graduation ceremonies for Eastmont and Wenatchee High School tonight right here on the NCW Live Channel. Wenatchee High School Principal Eric Anderson knew early on they were going to have to go without an in-person ceremony.
We were hoping for that, but in our final conversation with the health district, really what was laid out was that we felt like we'd be setting up hopes to be dashed, in essence. I mean, in terms of they really did not feel like this was something we were going to be able to pull off anyway. So we just decided, you know what, let's just embrace this, let's move forward, have this experience, be excited, make it the best that we possibly can, and then we're just going to move forward.
And at that point, the district got together with us here at the NCW Live Channel to arrange the virtual graduation ceremonies.
And I mean, we have explored every option, and obviously as we kind of got through that, we realized this was going to be the option that we were going to land on as more and more of information came out from the health department and so forth. So as we have reached out to NCW Life, you guys have been absolutely amazing to work with, just so gracious in offering to pull all this together. It means a ton to us, it means a ton to our students. I know it means a lot to our families and our community. We just can't say how much we appreciate that. Anderson
says the reaction from students and parents was pretty positive despite not getting the traditional graduation ceremony.
I think that they were excited to get their photos taken this week with us, knowing that this is going to be obviously a video broadcast. I think that they've come to grips with it, let's put it that way. I don't think anyone was excited as if this were the #1 choice and not being able to gather. But they understand it, and I think they have started to embrace it a little bit, and I'm kind of excited to see what families do to celebrate their seniors the night of graduation.
So the big question is, well, we know what it looks like, but here's a little preview of how we put it all together.
No, they say you can't go home again. I just had to come back one last time. Ma'am, I know you don't know me from Adam, but these handprints on the front steps are mine. And up those stairs in that little back bedroom is where I did my homework and I learned to play guitar. I bet you didn't know, under that live oak, my favorite dog is buried in the yard.
Pretty cool stuff, thanks to all the area high schools, not just Eastmont and Wenatchee, but Westside and Quincy and Cashmere and Cascade for helping us put it together. Again, Eastmont's commencement exercises tonight at 6 o'clock, Wenatchee's to follow thereafter, and for the complete schedule, you can go to our website at ncwlife.com and you'll see the Class of 2020 icon. Click on it and you'll have the complete schedule. There's one more item of business I want to get to at 19 minutes after the hour. As you know, they're still trying to find Jorge Alcantara Gonzalez. He's been on the loose, they think, since about May 17th regarding the disappearance of possible homicide of Ian Eccles, who was supposed to meet up with some friends for a turkey hunt in the Liberty area and never showed up. He's been on the lam since then. There's going to be significant closures. Pretty much all the public campgrounds and public trails along the entire Blue Pass area are now closed. All Forest Service lands and DNR lands on both sides of Blue Pass, all the way to the edge of the Tiana Way Community Forest, is going to be completely closed to public access. That includes the 29 Pines Campground, which is very popular. The Liberty Campground off Liberty Road is going to be closed. The Swak Campground off State Route 97, it's an emergency closure because they can't find this guy. It could be a very dangerous situation. Of course, they are asking anybody who sees any suspicious activity for the in the Blewett Pass area, almost the entire length of Blewett Pass for that matter. Don't hesitate to call 911. 20 minutes after the hour, the news will be coming your way again tonight at 5 o'clock, but not at 6, of course. We'll have commencement exercises with a preview. Here's Grant Olson.
Good Friday morning. Coming up tonight on the NCW Life Evening News, using funds from the CARES Act, the city of Quincy will provide grant reimbursement for up to $5,000 for costs associated with COVID-19. I'll have your cooler, breezy, and possibly wet North Central Washington weekend weather forecast, and we'll hear from Eric Granstrom on sports. That and much more coming up tonight at 5, 6, and 10 on the NCW Life Evening News. We hope to see you then. Dan?
Thanks, Grant. Send us an email, drop us a note via Facebook, or go to our website. Those are 3 ways you can get a hold of us. Our email address is news@ncwlife.com. I say that on the air every day, and I almost blew that one. news@ncwlife.com. ncwlife.com is our website. Use the contact us icon there. Go to our Facebook page, give us a little thumbs up, and drop us a note on Facebook Messenger. If we get to 21,000 likes on Facebook, management has promised they're going to buy us a big bag of Sweet and Low. Those little packets you can put in your coffee. Going to take a break. Come back with sports. You're watching Wake Up Wenatchee Valley on the NCW Life channel.
Hi, my name is Manuel Navarro, Chief Operating Officer at Columbia Valley Community Health. Patient safety is our top priority, including providing care that just can't wait. With enhanced safety precautions, we want to ensure you that we're able to continue providing safe and efficient in-person care at our clinic. From in-car check-in, ongoing screening, immediate rooming, your family can get the safe care that they deserve here at Columbia Valley Community Health.
Hi, I'm Chelan County Sheriff Brian Burnett, and I urge all of you to stay home, stay healthy, and stay safe. Governor Inslee has asked all Washingtonians to stay home. That's the only way we're going to successfully fight the coronavirus. Uniformed officers won't ticket you, fine you, or arrest you for being on the roads. We want to educate you. You can help our community and the already thinly stretched healthcare professionals by staying home. I know that this community will do all it can to help get us through this pandemic. Thank you, and be well.
Back at 22 minutes after the hour, let's do sports. Obviously, the coronavirus pandemic has been really bad for Major League Baseball. For minor league baseball, it's been really bad. The Mariners alone have outright released 44 minor league players. For a lot of those players, that means their baseball careers are over. ESPN's Jeff Passan reporting that across baseball, hundreds of minor league players were cut, and that means they don't have a job anymore. Quote, in the end, upwards of 1,000 players could see their baseball careers end. The minor leagues have simply been devastated, end quote, which is why baseball also chose to slash next week's draft from 40 rounds to just 5. For the Mariners, minor leaguers still with the organization continue to receive their $400 a week stipend. For now, that may change. The NFL has told coaches around the league, hey, they can start returning to their facilities as early as today. Of course, the entire NFL shut down for the COVID-19 pandemic back in March. They have not allowed coaching staffs to return to their facilities yet. Yesterday's announcement, happily received by all the teams, except, well, the Seahawks. Seattle still has not received clearance from the King County Health District to return to their facility in Renton. Also, the San Francisco 49ers, their coaches, they're awaiting clearance to return. King County remains in phase 1 of the state's reopening plan, which allows for only essential businesses to be open. The county has applied, of course, for modified phase 1 of the state Safe Start plan that would allow for limited openings for more businesses. If that happens, it'll likely clear the way for the Seahawks to have coaches return to their facility. Washington residents have a very unique opportunity for fishing this weekend. Doesn't cost you a dime. Yeah, the Department of Fish and Wildlife also has waived the need for a license on Saturday and Sunday. And as our own Eric Granstrom and his lovely wife Marion will attest, there are lots of good fish to be caught out there.
It's staying down. Here it comes. Got it. Oh my gosh. And these are so big. Okay, I'm going to get the net and we're going to get some fish on here.
I mean, they are good-sized trout. And we're having some fun here at Billy Clap Lake. So
Stay tuned.
Yeah. No, go ahead and keep filming, honey. I'll reel him up and I'll net him here.
Okay.
And such a gorgeous day and a gorgeous body of water. And man, I'll tell you, you can't get much better than some of these fish here at Billy Clap Lake. Check out the size of these trout. They are 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 18 to 20 inches, all kind of cookie cutters, but my goodness, are they absolutely gorgeous.
Let's go eating. Yeah. Eric and Marion, by the way, that was at Billy Clap Lake, which is just east of Soap Lake. Reports are good out there for kokanee fishing in Chelan, Lake Chelan. Walleye and bass. They're catching them at Banks Lake, and much closer to the Wenatchee Valley, Beehive Reservoir has lots of trout. Go out and get them. And also, speaking of fishing, another local opportunity opened up just this morning. Oh yeah, the Icicle River opened to spring Chinook salmon fishing 1 hour before sunrise this morning. Now, according to the Department of Fish and Wildlife, sufficient returns of hatchery Chinook, this is the key, that's expected to meet the broodstock needs at the Leavenworth Fish Hatchery. So the fishery is open from 800 feet upstream of the mouth of the Icicle, that's just up in the Wenatchee River, to 500 feet downstream from the Leavenworth Fish Hatchery. Dam limit is 1 hatchery Chinook per day. The fishery will remain open until the end of this month. And finally, as you know, we're concentrating on commencement exercises this weekend here in the NCAA Life Channel, but we got hockey on Sunday. The graduation schedule, first of all, for tonight, there it is. Eastmont's at 6, Wenatchee's at 8. All day tomorrow, we got commencement exercises for Quincy, Cascade, and Kashmir. And by the way, we're going to air these commencement exercises more than one time. You'll have a chance to see them more than once. And then we have a couple of Wenatchee Wild games. The first is that heartbreaking end of the 2018 season at the RBC Cup against Wellington. Then at 7, it's Wenatchee's game from December 4th against Penticton. And that's sports at 27 minutes after the hour, the obscure holiday. It's a National Veggie Burger Day. I don't do those. Hamburgers have to have meat in my world. Although I had a veggie burger once. It was pretty good. Maybe I should second guess that. Today is National Gingerbread Day. Today is National Moonshine Day. Not going to do that. No, it's National Donut Day. Hey! Donuts. I got fun facts about donuts, by the way. Over 10 billion donuts are made in the U.S. each year. That's a lot of donuts. Boston has the most donut shops per person. I kid you not. And you would think that this is some sort of urban legend, urban myth that we associate donuts and law enforcement officers, but it's actually true. There's a kernel of truth to it. It started back in the 1950s when police officers on the graveyard shift, they would have paperwork to do, and one of the few establishments that were open overnight were donut shops. So they would go have a donut and have a snack and fill out their paperwork, and kind of a reciprocal relationship began to develop between law enforcement and donut shops. For one thing, donut shops being open in weird hours, they liked the idea of having a couple of cops hanging around, as you might imagine, a little protection. And for the police officers, it gave them a place to chow down late at night. So the Association of Police Officers and Donuts, that's the genesis of that. Renee Zellweger, when they made the Bridget Jones sequel, gained a bunch of weight, and she did it by eating 20 donuts a day. That's how she did it. Happy National Donut Day. By the way, I'm sure there's donut shops out there that I don't know that are doing specials today. A lot of donut shops would usually just give away donuts today. I don't know if any are. If there are, let me know. Today in history, 52 years ago today, June 5th, 1968, just hours after winning the California Democratic presidential primary, Senator Robert Francis Kennedy, a U.S. candidate, of course, was shot in the kitchen of the Ambassador Hotel in Los Angeles, California by Sirhan, a Palestinian. Robert F. Kennedy died the next day. Dams are not supposed to collapse. The Teton Dam did in Idaho on June 5th, 1976, 44 years ago today. As you might imagine, being downstream from that incident was not very good. The town of Wilford was completely wiped off the map. Let's see, Sugar City, Salem, Hibbard, Rexburg, either gone or heavily damaged. 14 people died as a result of the Teton Dam in Idaho falling down. Ugh, not good. And speaking of not good, it's something that comes out once a week. It's called the Morbidity and Mortality Weekly Report. It's put out by the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. And on the edition dated June 5th, 1981 of this particular report, the weekly report, they said there's something weird going on in LA. We've identified 5 people who have a strange case of pneumonia, and they got this pneumonia because their immune system, there's something going on there. They didn't know it at the time, but it was the first recognized cases of AIDS. I think people sometimes forget how scary AIDS was in the 80s and really into the 90s. They made tremendous progress there. Birthdays at 31 minutes after the hour. He's done pretty good for himself. He still has some law enforcement, still got some problems in Florida if I last checked. That case isn't over yet, but Robert Kraft is 79 years old today. He, of course, is the owner of the New England Patriots. He also owns the stadium that they played in. That's how he got a hold of the team. He bought the land around the stadium, and then he bought the stadium, and so he inherited the lease from the Patriots, and then he bought the Patriots. His current worth, by the way, is $6.6 billion. Robert Kraft, 79 years old today. Kenneth Bruce Gorlick celebrates birthday number 64, the biggest selling non-singing artist of recent memory. He sold, Kenny G sold something like 75 million. He's the biggest selling instrumental artist, musician of the modern era. He's an avid golfer. In fact, he has a positive handicap, which is very rare. That means you're really, really good. He's an aircraft pilot, and he doesn't have to work much anymore. Remember, Kenny G played the Toyota Center not long ago. He does it strictly out of fun because he was one of the very first investors in Starbucks. Smart move. Kenny G, 64 years old today. And who is the highest paid actor over the last 3 years? That guy. I was surprised as you are. Mark Wahlberg. Started out as, of course, a musician. Then he became an actor and a producer. Mark Wahlberg, 49 years old today. 33 minutes after the hour. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Mike McNally's got an opinion, and then we're going to play a little something that Eric Granstrom put together. As I mentioned at the top of the show, the Wenatchee High School graduating senior class of athletes who decided to go on and play collegiate sports at whatever endeavor they have decided to do so. Were not able to do their annual traditional signing ceremony, so they did something kind of unique. Eric had a chance to get together with the Wenatchee Panther Booster Club and put this video together. You're going to like it. We aired it last night. We're going to air it again in just a couple of minutes. You're watching Wake Up Wenatchee Valley on the NCW Life channel.
Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere is your place for famous blues, brews, and barbecue. We are your one-stop bar and grill, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Hi, Justin here, owner of Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere. Looking for a fun night out? Join us at Club Crow. We have live bands to rock the night away, comedy to make you laugh, and if that's not enough, we have poker every Monday and Wednesday night. Club Crow in Cashmere has it all. Check out our Facebook event page for dates and times. Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere, the coolest place in town.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
My name is Anaisa Lemus, and I teach at John Newberry Elementary. I had a tooth in the front that was just always causing me problems. It was just happening so regularly. I went to go get a root canal done, and the root canal didn't help a whole lot because then it came back. Both of my parents went to Dr. Divis's office, They really recommended him because he had done such a great job on their teeth. I went and really have had a really pleasant experience with him. He just made me feel really at ease with everything. He was really confident with what he was doing. He said, this is one of his favorite parts of his job, which really made it easier for me because, when you're really passionate about something, they're going to do a good job. As a teacher, my students, I'll tell them randomly sometimes, oh yeah, with my fake tooth. They're always so shocked. Like, what? It looks like your real tooth. And I'm really happy with the results now.
This is Dr. John Divis. Please call us today.
Give us a call or visit our website today.
It's been a year like no other, but we won't let our high school seniors leave without a chance to honor them in the way they've earned. NCW Life Channel is proud to bring you the virtual graduations of Wenatchee, Eastmont, Cashmere, and Westside High Schools. Thanks to the support from
Sangster Motors. Caring about your family brings you back to theirs. East Wenatchee Mobile Storage, Wenatchee Valley's premier storage solutions facility.
Sage Real Estate, your commercial and investment sales and leasing connection. See our broadcast schedule at ncwlife.com.
This is Mike Mad Dog McNally, and everybody is entitled to my opinion. Now, there have been recent issues with our local performing arts center, the Numerica Performing Arts Center, the PAC. With a change of administration, some significant management issues appeared and personnel problems developed, which seriously threatened the Performing Arts Center's viability. A number of folks, mainly musicians and performers, actors, for whom the PAC has become like a second home, they stood up, addressed these issues with the PAC board, and brought about some needed changes. Now, what I'm asking is that if you're not a supporter of the Performing Arts Center or haven't been to any of the events held there, give this entertainment venue some thought. Contact the Performing Arts Center, get on their mailing list, and take advantage of the quality entertainment that the PAC provides. You'll be happy. You'll thank me. Now, this is Mike Mad Dog McNally, and that's my opinion.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly, sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Is search engine optimization right for my business? Maybe. Studies show the first and second search results get 50% of all the clicks. But you have to fight national chains to get there. If the user has to scroll down to find you, tough luck. You could hide a dead body on page 2 and the whole zombie apocalypse on page 3. Or you could spend less and get an ad in the Impact Big Print phone book, giving local businesses a chance to shine.
Impact Directories. Bigger print, better book.
Contractors, furniture makers, and weekend do-it-yourselfers around North Central Washington will tell you that Lombard's Hardwood Supply is the place to get what you need. Lombard's full millwork shop can handle jobs large or small. Lombard's has a full line of interior and exterior doors available, as well as custom barn doors. From alderwood to zebrawood and everything in between, it's Lombard's Hardwood Supply on School Street in Sunny Slope. Like us on Facebook and check out our monthly special.
The world around us is constantly changing. Major employers in North Central Washington have expressed a need for capable, qualified engineering technologists who can think critically and solve problems. And at Wenatchee Valley College, we listened. We are pleased to offer a Bachelor of Applied Science Engineering Technology degree to provide you with a world of new opportunities. Your time is now. The future is waiting for you.
Welcome to Signing Night, a presentation of the Wenatchee High School Booster Club in conjunction with Wenatchee High School Athletics and the NCW Life Channel. Tonight, we hear from 20 Panther seniors who will be extending their athletic and academic careers at the collegiate level. To start off our program, Wenatchee Athletic Director Jim Beeson.
My name is Jim Beeson. I'm the Athletic Director for the Wenatchee School District, and I would like to welcome everybody to the Wenatchee High School Booster Club Signing Night. It has been my privilege and honor to watch this group of young men and women grow and mature over the past 4 years. They have been the driving force behind making all of our athletic teams competitive, but more importantly, have done it with dignity and class. This Signing Night ceremony is going to be nothing like anyone envisioned it to be at the beginning of the year, but I think most people will agree after watching this video that everyone associated with making this night happen has done a great job. I would like to start off by thanking Nell Wheeler, all of the Booster Club board members, and Eric Granstrom and his NCW Life crew. They've all put a great deal of time in planning and gathering information to make this ceremony possible. Next, I would like to thank the parents, siblings, relatives, and coaches of tonight's signees. Without you, none of this would have happened. The countless time, energy, and money that you have put into these kids is immeasurable, and without you, they would not be here. Finally, I would like to thank the athletes. Over the past 4 years, you have left us with countless memories and stories to tell as we all grow older. You are now leaving the comforts of WHS, and I'd like to impart on you a few Jim Beesonisms as you enter the next phase of your life. Number one, the key to success is hard work. Number two, no one achieves success without failure. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Number three, anything worth having is worth working for. Number four, success in life is determined by how you respond to adversity. Number five, don't take for granted those closest to you, as they will not always be there. Call home often, not just when you need money, and don't be afraid to tell your parents that you love them. Number six, finally, remember, once a Panther, always a Panther. Just because you're graduating does not mean your teachers, coaches, administrators, and support staff stop caring about you. If there's ever anything any of us can do for you, please don't hesitate to ask. With that being said, I now give you the 2019-20 Wenatchee High School Booster Club Signing Night.
Hi, my name is Cameron Wheeler. My sport is swimming. I've been swimming since I was 6. Next fall, I've committed to swim for Linfield. I plan on majoring in sports marketing. I'd like to thank my family and coaches for always supporting me. Go Cats!
Hi, my name is Carlos Viramontes. My sport is soccer. I've been playing for about 13 or 14 years. I committed to Wenatchee Valley College and I plan to get my AA. I'd like to thank my family, friends, Wenatchee High School staff, and all my classmates of 2020.
Hi, my name is Carter McGinnis. My sport is track and field. Next fall, I have committed to Seattle Pacific University, and I plan to study ecology. I'd like to thank my coach, Dave Morris, and my family for all the support.
Hi, my name is Chandler Holaday. My sport is baseball. I've been playing baseball for about 14 years now. Next fall, I committed to Yakima Valley Community College. In college, I plan to study kinesiology. I'd like to thank my family, friends, my past and current trainers, my past and current coaches, but most importantly, my parents, because I wouldn't be here where I am today without them.
My name is Chase Loidhamer. I play football. I've been playing football for 9 years. I plan to attend Central Washington University in the fall, and I plan to study criminology. I'd like to thank my parents and my coaches.
Hi, my name is Christian Cutter. I've been swimming since I was 5, and next fall I'm committed to swim for PLU, and I plan on studying neuroscience. I'd like to thank my parents.
My name is Colby Gillin. My sport is soccer.
I've been playing soccer for 13 years. Next fall, I am committed to Wenatchee Valley College, and I'm not sure what I am going to study yet, but I want to thank my family and all my past coaches.
Hello, my name is Connor Elwyn. My sport is swimming. I've been swimming for 13 years. Next fall, I have committed to swim at the University of Utah, but I have not yet decided my major. I would like to thank my mom and dad and my friends for always supporting me.
My name is Freddie Reynaga and my sport is soccer. I've been playing for around 10 to 11 years, and this fall I plan on playing at WVC. I'm not sure right now what I want to be studying, but I'd like to thank my family for supporting me all these years.
Hi, my name is Ian. My sport is swimming. I've been swimming since I was 5 years old. Next fall, I've committed to go swim for Whitman College, and I plan on majoring in math or physics. I'd like to thank all my coaches, including John Pringle and James Elwyn, both my parents, for helping me be able to do this.
Hi, my name is Jared Rubash. My sport is baseball. I've been playing since I was about 7 years old. Next fall, I'm committed to the University of Oregon. I'm undecided what I want to major in. And lastly, I'd like to thank my coaches, my teammates, their parents, but especially my parents and my grandparents. Go Ducks, baby.
Hi, my name is Kaylee. I'm a pole vaulter. I've been pole vaulting for 4 years. Next fall, I plan to attend Western Washington University. I'm studying biology, and I'd like to thank my parents and my coach, Dave Morris.
Hi, my name is Leila Fischer. I've been running cross country and track at Wenatchee High School for 4 years now. In the fall, I will be attending Willamette University and running cross country and track for them, as well as majoring in politics and environmental science. I'd really like to thank my coaches Bob Bullis and Susan Valdez, as well as my parents and my teammates for all the memories that they've given me over the last 4 years.
Hi everyone, I'm Madison Johnson, and I've been participating in track and field for 10 years now, and I have committed to St. Martin's University and Lacey, Washington to compete for them in their track and field program for the next 4 years. And I am majoring in sports psychology, and I would love to thank my friends, family, and coaches for making me into the athlete that I am today. Thanks.
My name is Nolan Such. I do track and field. I'll be going to the University of Washington. I plan to study math. I would like to thank my coach and my mom.
Hi, my name is Ryan Dressel. Next fall, I've committed to swim for the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. I have been swimming for 7 years now. I plan on majoring in electrical engineering. I would like to thank Coach Mike, Coach Elwyn, and my parents for always supporting me. Go Rebels!
Hi, my name is Riley Coons. I play football. I've been playing for 6 years, and next fall I'll be attending Harvard University, where I plan on studying either economics or government. I want to thank my entire family, every coach I've ever had at Wenatchee High School, and my trainer Blaine.
Hello, my name is Tage Madsen. My sport is swimming. I've been swimming for nearly 10 years. Next fall, I'll be swimming at the University of Texas Permian Basin. I'm going to be planning on studying engineering, and I'd like to thank John Pringle, Mike Hartley, James Elwyn, and my parents, Brett and Rachel Madsen.
Hi, my name is Thomas Blakney. I've been playing baseball for 14 years now.
Next year, I've committed to further my academic and athletic career at Wenatchee Valley Community College, where I plan to study business administration. I'd like to give a shout out for all my coaches and my teachers for pushing me, for my family and friends for all the support, and most importantly, my parents for always being there for me, and my dad for the continuous BP. Thank you.
My name is TJ Scherting. I've been playing baseball since I was about 6 years old. Next fall, I'll be continuing my academic and baseball career at Yakima Valley Community College. I want to thank my parents and my friends for the endless support throughout the years. I also want to give a huge shout out to Miss Finley. Roll Yaks.
I commit to furthering my academic
and athletic endeavors at college this fall.
I intend to lead by example in the classroom.
And as a member of my team,
to show respect for myself,
my coaches, and my institution.
And to be a good citizen and teammate.
At times when my commitments
and goals seem overly
difficult or out of reach,
I will remember that everyone
makes mistakes, and I will not let
mine define me, only strengthen me.
That attitude is a choice.
Nobody that gave his
or her best ever regretted it.
Most importantly, I will remember that I have
the love and support of my family,
my friends, and my community.
If I can dream it, I can do it.
Congratulations, seniors, on graduating and making the choice to continue pushing yourselves at the next level. Best of luck. Tonight's signing night has been a presentation of the Wenatchee High School Booster Club in conjunction with Wenatchee High School Athletics and the NCW Life Channel, your local TV station. Thanks for watching.
Coming home should never be a chore. Let Merry Maids of Wenatchee customize all your cleaning needs. Weekly, bi-weekly, special occasion. Do you have a vacation home that needs cleaning? We clean them too. Locally owned and operated, let Merry Maids do the cleaning while you focus on your family and friends. Merry Maids has special offers to fit your budget. Request your free cleaning estimate today. 509-663-1710.
This is Caitlin Hedersheet, the producer of the NCW Life magazine. Each week, I'm bringing you a look behind the scenes of the faces, places, and events that make North Central Washington the place we call home. Tune in every weekday for an in-depth look at a new topic each week. From local artists in their studios to businesses breaking barriers that might surprise you and everything in between. Join me on the NCW Life magazine right here on the NCW Life channel.
Opioids are now one of the leading causes of injury-related deaths in Washington state. More people die from overdose than from car crashes. Between 2012 and 2016, more than 3,300 lives in Washington were lost to opioid overdose. We are all part of the solution. Your choices matter. If you are prescribed an opioid pain medication, talk with your doctor about other options, and don't share your prescriptions with other people. It starts with you. Learn more at getthefaxrx.com.
Bring the whole family up to Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house in historic downtown Chelan. Applewood smoked brisket, street-style tacos, and our award-winning barbecue rubs and sauces. Our meals pair perfectly with our exciting lineup of craft ales, made right here in Chelan. We've got room for big groups, or give us a call for catering. So grab the kids and check out the fun at Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house located in the heart of Chelan.
Join us for Street Talk and Other Stuff with Mike Magnotti on the NCW Life channel. This former police sergeant is plugged into not only the world of the streets, he's an actor and connoisseur of the arts. So join Mike and his guest for, well, Street Talk and Other Stuff. Mondays at 10 a.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 p.m., and Wednesdays at 5:30. It's Street Talk and Other Stuff with Mike Magnotti on the NCW Life channel.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
And we are back live here from Studio 7 in downtown Wenatchee. This is Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. I'm Dan Coons. Before we do the weather forecast, one more item of business. I do want to get back to this this closure that we've talked about. As you know, the manhunt continues for Jorge Alcantara Gonzalez, who's wanted in connection with the death of Ian Eccles, who disappeared on May 17th. They've been looking for him all over the Liberty area and the Mineral Springs area. And the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office has asked the U.S. Forest Service and the Washington Department of Natural Resources to expand the closed area. So what you see there, if it's red or it's black, it's closed to recreational activity. There's a lot of trails and a lot of campgrounds that you can't get to. So basically all the Forest Service lands west of Blewett Pass, you can see Blewett Pass Highway on your map there, to the very edge of the Tiana Way Community Forest, you'll see it there. That is closed, so the 29 Pines Campground, which is very popular, can't get to it now. Additional closures on the east side of Blewett Pass include the Liberty Campground off of Liberty Road and the Swak Campground, both very popular off of Blewett Pass. This emergency closure is until June 15th, unless they modify it or rescind it, or they're actually able to find Jorge Alcantara Gonzalez. He's been on the lam now for quite some time. Of course, obviously, the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office and other law enforcement have increased their patrols in the area. If you're a resident in that area, of course, keep your doors locked, secure your vehicle, that kind of stuff. Hopefully, they'll find the suspect and be done with that. All right, let's do the all-important weekend weather forecast. First of all, your weekend outlook. As you can see, for a lot of people, for everybody, it's going to be certainly cooler than normal temperatures. Once we get to the weekend, some people are going to be dealing with some wet weather, not so much us here in the Wenatchee Valley. It's going to be breezy on Sunday and downright windy on Monday. We can't seem to bust out of the wind. It's been breezy a lot, really, this year. There's going to be rain up and around us. In fact, how much rain? We have another one to show you here. That area there that does not have green is going to be fairly dry. Not completely dry. It could be a stray raindrop. As I mentioned, this approaching cold front, this trough of cold air and wet air is just kind of slogging around. It's going to work its way eventually here tonight and over the weekend. But we are expecting pretty dry conditions. Our big story is going to be the wind. It's going to be quite windy at times over the weekend. So that area that isn't green, not expecting a lot of rain. Wenatchee, Moses Lake, the Cooley area, Ellensburg, probably not much rain at all. If we get any rain at all on Friday or Saturday. Our best chance of rain over the weekend is actually later on tonight, and even that is only about a 30% chance of rain. In fact, let's go ahead and do that forecast from the National Weather Service. Sun's taking the day off today, I'm afraid. High of 78 degrees, which is a little bit warmer than yesterday. I didn't mention this at the start of the show. I almost always do. Sunrise this morning was at 5:06. Sunset tonight, 8:54. That's 15 hours and 48 minutes of daylight. So cloudy today, no real wind, kind of just kind of a sort of a day. Now we do have a slight chance of rain tonight, basically between say 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock, but it's only about a 30% chance of rain. Clouds will be hanging around in the early evening hours, but by the time you wake up Saturday morning, we'll have sunshine. 50 for the overnight low tonight. Lots of sunshine Saturday, cooler than normal temperature. Normally we're right around 76 or 77 for our highs this time of the year. We're not going to get to that. Lots of sunshine on Saturday. Little bit of a wind and a high of 72 degrees, 48 for the overnight low on Saturday night. Now we start talking breezy conditions on Sunday. Cooler still, as you can see. High of only about 69 on Sunday. Under partly cloudy skies as the day progresses. Going to get windy. Going to be breezy on Sunday morning, downright windy on Sunday afternoon. It's going to be windy Sunday night with 49 for the overnight low. Strongest winds definitely Monday and Monday night. They're calling it windy. I don't know the miles per hour. They didn't put that in the forecast, but they say anywhere between breezy to downright windy conditions expected Sunday night, Monday, and right on into Monday night, and then the slow-moving system is out of here. It's going to have a little residual effects on Tuesday, but lots of clouds, and a high of about 70 degrees, slight chance of rain. And then temperatures rebound heading into the middle of next week, but still a lingering chance of showers. Congratulations and kudos to the classes of 2020. For all of our local high school kids out there, I know it's not the commencement exercises you were hoping for, but it is what it is, and we are very proud to bring it to you tonight. Eastmont's at 6 o'clock, Wenatchee's at 8 o'clock, and don't forget fireworks at the conclusion of the Wenatchee commencement exercises. Have yourself a good weekend. We'll see you Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.